As a single professional, I had debt and no savings after my divorce. I always wonder how I can start investing in real estate to secure my future. I studied programs that gave me all the benefits of investing in real estate. Some claim I could start with no money, but I could not find one that gave me the practical, actionable steps I needed. As a wealth advisor, I've met people that own real estate but weren't ahead financially. They were rich, but they weren't wealthy. Then I finally realized that there was one vital component missing that makes someone become wealthy or not. And on this show, I will reveal what I found and give you the step-by-step actions to start investing in real estate and increase your wealth. My name is Araceli. Let's get started. Welcome everyone. This is Araceli, wealth advisor and real estate investor in the US and Canada. And today I have a very interesting interview with Upjit Kansal. And she's a real estate investor and she's going to tell us, first of all, who she is. So welcome, Upjit. So tell me, Upjit, what do you do currently?
Thank you, Araceli. I'm with JD Factors Corporation. I'm basically a lender by day and real estate investor by night, you could say. So I lend on accounts receivables primarily. It's an asset-based lending form of business where we focus on accounts receivables. If you have invoices that are waiting to get paid and you wait 30, 60 days to get paid from your customers, basically you sell those invoices to a factor like us, and we give you, 80 to 97% of the invoice upfront. Fees are depending on what kind of business you are in and what monthly volumes you do. We charge anywhere from 1.75% to 5%. Sometimes it's more as well, depending on if you're a construction related business. So it's an out-of-box product, which also means that we can customize the pricing and the structure according to your needs. We are not a credit-based lender. So, if someone's score is low, if someone's worried about, their financials haven't been good for the last 2 years, or they're going through an ownership transition or a startup company, doesn't matter. If their customers are, credit-worthy, we can lend on their receivables anytime.
Okay, so that's great. So this is basically for small businesses, correct?
Yes. So when I say small, like for us, small to medium sizes, anywhere from a startup company, which could have like a first invoice of $500 to someone who's got $60 million in revenue. So that would be our small to medium sized market.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. Well, that's awesome. That's very a good business, especially for people that are small and that you require that cash flow. Cash flow, remember, is king. So now tell me about your journey as a real estate investor. When did you get started?
Well, we bought our first house in 2005. And this was around the time that I was on mat leave basically. And we were going through, should we go into investing in real estate, or is this a good time? But one of the things, my husband works with, his name is Ankur. He's with Real Estate Remax Center. So his thing was, if we can manage it on this time with this kind of pay structure, we can manage investing at any time. And I think that kind of stuck with us. If you can take the risk at that time and manage it, then you'll be good. So over the years, we've bought several houses. Some we've kept, some we've sold for leverage, of course. And it's been an interesting ride. And we've seen, different times come and go.
Yeah, actually, you hit a very good point, because a lot of people ask me, well, should I wait or should I invest today? And the thing is, the time is going to pass. Like, the best time to invest was 20 years ago. But if you didn't do it 20 years ago, then the next best time is now. And if you have your finances arranged and you can manage the payment and you can get into the market, the time is now to do it. The most important thing is you have to take the step, because as Upjit said, like, the market is always going to change.
Yes.
So there's interest rates that are going to change, the payment, the market, the type of properties, how you buy it, all of that is going to change. But the thing is, we always need a place to live.
And no matter what, at any point in time, properties in the long term will normally appreciate, and they will keep pace with inflation, which is the most important thing. So, did you have that background in your family? I'm telling you that. I'm asking this question because a lot of investors, they have this in their family, okay, to be entrepreneurs, to have investments and so on. I didn't. It took me a very long time to figure out how to become an investor and how to get here. So tell me, what is the background? What made you decide, okay, let's go invest in real estate?
That's a very good question, actually. Like, if you look at my family background, my parents come from a medical background. Okay, my mom was a nurse. My father worked in a hospital as well. He was a specialized technician. He worked at Humber River Hospital as well in Canada. And we don't come from investing. Like, I don't come from a business family or had a lot of money to invest in. Same thing with my husband as well. We were immigrants. Like, our parents came here on PR. We finished our high schools and universities here. So we don't come from, you could say family money or investing background. But over the years, we saw that this is an opportunity where you could invest and, take out a lot of equity to get together out, right? Like, if you're investing into, like I say, stock market or something, those are good investments as well. But then how much return are you going to get? But in real estate, you're going to get a big return a bit faster, right? If you're investing in the right market. Like, I've seen the 2008 to 2012 period, and we are seeing, we've seen the last 2 years. And from 2021 November to March this year, we've seen that amazing time of, everything was up. You're standing outside a house, 30 offers. But I've also seen the time where, we used to put an offer and we used to wait 5 days, like civilized manner, and, do all the due diligence before the offer went firm. And I think that's coming back. And I used to love that period. I bought a house last year in Georgetown, and we did the 5-day period in that crazy market. But that depends on, how you, like, who you are and what you can negotiate with the other party as well.
Exactly.
But over the years, like, me and my, partner, my husband as well, like, him and me, we've always seen, take the risk at the right time. And if you don't know what the right time is, get an expert to help you out to find the right time, because we don't know everything. We, when we got into the market, we had no clue. Like, the first house we bought, like, we were not real estate agents at that time. So we had someone who guided us properly. So you have to find the right partner to, guide you through your investment portfolio. We are not experts at everything, so get an expert to help you out making that decision.
That is a very good point, because people sometimes they're scared, and real estate investing, it could be daunting. So there's a lot of moving parts to it. Yes. But you're right. Like, you gotta have somebody that has done it, so they can guide you through it. And that's basically why we do this show, because this gives the audience some inspiration. Like, if you could do it, I have similar circumstances, then I can do it myself as well. And that's basically what we put together, because so many people come from so many different backgrounds and lifestyles, and they're investing. So the reason for this show is so people get inspired and said, you know what, this person comes from here, this comes from this side, and I'm able to do it. I want to do it. And I think real estate investing is one of the best ways, especially because it's the leverage. You mentioned this thing, you go into the stock market and you're going to get a good return, but you're only going to get a return on the money that you put in. There is no leverage. Yeah. In real estate, you put a down payment, which it could go for 5% if you're a first home buyer, to 20% if you're an investor, but it's only 20% of the total price. And you're going to get the appreciation on the entire property. So that's how you can get there a little bit faster. Yes. So who was the initiator in your group, your husband or you?
I think we were both equally.
Okay.
He's a bit of a risk taker. I'm a little bit of a, let's put the numbers down, trust but
So you're more of a balance. That's good.
Yeah, so it's a good balance. And that kind of gives us the opportunity of, should we keep this house and renovate it and sell it, or should we put it up for rent? So, between the both of us, that's a good decision making structure as well. Like who's going to take the risk on this property now kind of thing.
Exactly.
And I think if you're a first-time home buyer, just keep it like in the markets right now where we are, interest rates are going up, and people keep thinking, should we buy the house? Yes, buy it. This is the time. Like if when you go into stocks and shares world, they always say buy when it's low. This is the time. This is the opportunity where you should buy, because it gives you that upper hand right now to go into an offer and work the offer. There's an opportunity. Whereas 6 months ago, you just put an offer, and if you get it, you get it. Good luck kind of situation. Mm-hmm. Now you have an upper hand on getting that house, making that investment. Whether you put it up for rent or whether you keep it for yourself, whether it's your first property. If it's your first house, now is the time. Do it, right? And if you're unsure, again, there are experts here out, reach out to them and get that information in. But don't wait. Market always bounces back. If me and Araceli, we've seen it over I've been in Canada for over 20 years, mm-hmm. and I've seen it go down, come up, go down, come up, right? But it's always coming up. And when it bounces back, it's always, if it was here and it went here and now it's going to go here, right? I mean, last few years should be a good example to anyone who's thinking, should I wait? Absolutely not. Now is the time.
Absolutely. I think that is a very, very good advice. And I think people that have been investing for a few years, like yourself, like myself, no matter what it is, there's always comes back to you having the right finances, the right setup, and then just do it.
Yeah,
because
and even
it's the right.
Yeah, even so again, I work with JD Factors. We do accounts receivable financing, and I deal with a lot of business owners as well. So I always tell them, here's your accounts receivables waiting to get paid. You could have leveraged this money. Why are you waiting 30 days or 60 days for your customers to pay you? Take this money now, within 24 hours, cash it out, right? You can invest it, you can grow your business. For transportation companies, I'm like, why are you paying rent for parking your trucks? Buy land by cashing out your accounts receivables. There are so many opportunities out there. Again, if these suggestions are not provided to you by your, investment advisor, then reach out to Araceli, reach out to somebody like me, or get that advice, and let's get that cash flow positive attitude, whether it's an investment, whether it's in accounts receivable financing, factoring, doesn't matter. But again, get an expert to help you out. I always say that.
That's exactly it, because the thing is, sometimes we don't know what we don't know. And if you are starting, sometimes you don't see the different creative ways to do it. And that's what the expert comes in to just help you get there a little bit faster. Well, this is amazing. I really appreciate you coming here and tell us your story, because this is an inspiration for the audience. And I'm going to put all your information below, so if people want to contact you. But if somebody's listening to it, what is the best way to get a hold of you?
My phone number is my cell phone number. It's everywhere, 416-706-8165. Reach out to me, text me, WhatsApp me, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Usually it's right away.
Okay, awesome. So I will put that in the comments below, so you have that information as well. And reach out to her. You know that she is doing some account receivable, and you can actually get cash flow a lot quicker when you contact Upjit. Thank you so much, Upjit, and we will see you at the next one, guys.
All right, have a good day.
Thank you for being here on the show. Please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell to get notified when there are more shows available. And if you would like to have more information on how to start investing in real estate, please visit my website at www.aracelihernandez.com. Thank you.